Welcome to Chapter 2. In our first module, we explored why clarity matters and the principles of simple, structured, and brief communication. Now we're moving into practical skills you can use every day. In this session, we'll focus on your voice, your word choice, and how you structure your message so that clarity becomes a habit, not an accident. The first step is your voice. Think of it as your professional tool. 3 elements matter most: pace, pronunciation, and tone. If you speak too fast, people can't follow. Too slow, and they lose interest. Clear pronunciation means finishing words and avoiding mumbling. And tone matters. A varied, engaging tone keeps people listening, while a flat one loses attention. Practicing these basics instantly improves clarity. Articulation is a muscle you can train. Tongue twisters are simple exercises to practice sharpness and precision. Reading aloud builds rhythm and confidence. And recording yourself is one of the most powerful tools. When you listen back, you'll hear where you rush, mumble, or fade. These small, regular habits make a huge difference in how clearly others hear you. Clear communication depends on the words you choose. Always go for simple, familiar words. Replace jargon or technical terms with plain language, unless you know your audience understands them. And avoid filler words like like, or you know. These fillers weaken your message and distract from your main point. Strong, simple word choice helps your audience focus on your ideas, not your delivery. One of the best tools for clarity is storytelling. Stories make abstract concepts concrete, relatable, and memorable. Instead of saying, "Communication is important for teamwork," tell a short story about a time poor communication caused confusion and how clarity fixed it. The story paints a picture that sticks with your audience far more than theory alone. Structure turns your words into a roadmap. One simple framework is point, arrow, example, arrow, conclusion. Start with your main idea, illustrate it with an example, and then conclude with a takeaway. This prevents rambling and helps listeners know exactly where you're going. With structure, even complex ideas become easy to follow. Another tool for clarity is signposting. These are little guideposts that tell your listener where you are in your message. For example, first, let's look at. Next, we'll consider, finally, here's what it all means. Or phrases like, here's why this matters. These transitions help your audience stay with you, especially when you're explaining something complex. A clear speaker repeats key ideas in short summaries. Don't be afraid to say, the key takeaway is, or, in short, what this means is. Repetition helps people remember, especially when they're hearing information for the first time. By summarizing, you make sure your main point isn't lost in the details. Let's reflect. Clarity is a skill you build. A strong, clear voice delivers your words. Simple, direct language makes your meaning obvious, and structured messages help people follow your ideas. Put together, these skills make you a communicator who stands out. In our next module, we'll practice applying these tools in real professional contexts like interviews, networking, and teamwork. Congratulations on completing Chapter 2. Do not forget to scan the QR code to visit the Youth Living Labs Academy and get access to the full training material. See you next time.